Hey everybody, Shay here, and I'm going to be doing a reaction video to Naruto Season 1, Episode 1. Everyone talks about Naruto. Everyone. And in my real life, online, I just keep hearing and seeing things tied to Naruto. Don't spoil me. I don't know how far I'm going to go into the series, but I have to check it out because my curiosity finally, it's like it reached a limit. I need to know this now. I know zero about this, so I figured I'd record a blind reaction just to get whatever reaction might come out of this, and then we'll go from there because I have no idea. So let's play the first episode of Naruto. What was it called? Enter Naruto. Okay, we got, it was a nine-tailed fox thing, but so demon fox with nine tails. There's a lot of myth with foxes, nine tails. There's Pokemon, of course, I get. A long time ago, a powerful demon fox appeared with nine tails. With its powerful tails, it could smash mountains. Okay, so it is as large as I imagined it was. That's not just, I thought it was maybe in a graveyard or something like that. Maybe it is. I don't know. A band of ninjas rose to defend their village from attack. Fourth Hokage. So I also do narrative breakdowns of things as I experience them. It's just kind of like a natural thing I do at this point, so I will talk about that as I go as well. So I'm trying to pay attention to signals right now in this first like chunk of the cartoon because they're going to be important for what I feel. It's supposed to be like the theme of whatever I'm about to experience. There's vital signals being dropped in these first, I would say, I don't know, how long is this? How long is this? So 20 minutes. In the first 5 minutes, it's going to be vital. But even before that, even in the first 2.5 minutes, so whatever this was that they just said here is likely important. So this right here, we have to wait until the fourth Hokage. So that whatever that is, I don't know what it is. That's going to be important. Now, that little headband thing, I know is part of the design of Naruto. The great ninja was able to imprison the monster. Oh, one great ninja. Okay. But died in the process. Oh, the ninja was known as the fourth Hokage. Oh. Okay, well, I thought that was going to be something that's going to be important in Act 3. Well, the death was, I suppose. Oh. Here we go. We're going to have... These always have such cool music at the intro. It's like 80s vibe going on here. Oh, it's like a bit of a Mount Rushmore, but with a ninja. Oh, wow, what a jackass. Vandalized it. What are you doing, kid? You know your problem? You can't do the things I do. Only I can do this. Be a jackass, graffiti, repeating. Oh, God. It's just like a whole village of ninjas. So we have a mentor of sorts here. Eruka Sensei. So he's skipping class on top. And not only did he graffiti the Mount Rushmore-esque ninjas in the mountain, he's skipping. What a jackass this Naruto is. Transformation Jujutsu. Hello. Sakura. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. They can all... If this is a test, they can all transform? Well, that's crazy for narrative because of course you bring that kind of stuff into narrative and now if things can happen if they can all transform. You know what I mean, like it's gonna throw some red herrings. There's shenanigans can be afoot and it's all of them can pull this off. Okay, so we have a crush, some here possibly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Of course perv meters kicking in here. Sexy jutsu. Full stop making idiotic spells. This is magic spells. Okay. So maybe he's like just pushing back because he thinks no one cares about him. I don't know. I'm trying to read this kid. He can't just be an asshole, you know? Like there needs to be something else. Ramen. I was actually gonna make ramen right now, like after this. I mean, my ramen's not that good, but okay. Oh, I like there's like a couple different vibes going on here, right? Like it's crazy. Let me pause this for a second. So there's the Mount Rushmore thing. That was like, that feels like it's not a nod, right? And then you have the like it felt a little bit Native American-y. And then we have of course the ninja stuff. We have magic in here. The Japanese folklore with the demon, the fox with nine tails. What else? There was something else. Hold on. Oh, and then it was the 80s music. The 80s music. Okay, here we go. We're going into, I don't know where I'm at with time, but okay, so 4-minute mark. So we're cresting into an Act 2 scenario here. I knew like that scene change that happened. It was a good break right there. And right here with the opening here, this is really what an Act 2 is about. It's about giving us some exposition as an audience and learning about the protagonist and why they're so, you know, fuddled up. Now this could be an end of Act 1 going into Act 2, so whatever happens after the exchange, I'm speculating something is going to trigger the actual quest or journey part of Act 2. Because we gotta know why he's such a dick, you know? Because they were the best ninja of their time, right? Especially the 4th Hokage, who saved the village from the 9-tailed demon fox. Did you do that? Because I'll become a Hokage myself. And I'll be the greatest Hokage of all time. Now, I feel like that's a very shonen thing. I'm very noob to this, by the way. If you're new here to this channel, I'm basically experiencing manga and anime, and I'm delving into narrative patterns and just concepts and tropes, things like that. They're all starting to, they're pretty repetitive, to be honest. Can I borrow the leaf headband? Okay, well that's why he's got the headband, so maybe something happens to Sensei now. Ah, this is worn only by those who have graduated from the Ninja Academy. So now he has something to aim for. Kind of, that might be a bit of a quest here. He has to graduate so he can get a headband. There you go. So there's your motivator for an Act 2, the quest. When your name is called, proceed. Clone Jujutsu. That's my weakest jutsu. But still, I will do it no matter what. Now he needs that headband. Oh no. Alright, he has to fail. Before he can succeed, he has to fail. Okay, so all the others created 3 or more clones. Gotta have that weakness in the protagonist. They gotta turn it, they gotta develop, you know, and become something more. This is just terrible though. And it's practically useless. I mean, are they supposed to, is that thing dead? Is it alive when it gets cloned? I don't know. Nasty. Okay, so here we got the defeat, the hero's defeat. Good patterns, good narrative patterns so far. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, shame. Shame is a bad thing to take home. Serves him right. Imagine what would happen if he became a ninja. Isn't that the boy who was actually... Hey! We're not supposed to talk about that. Okay. Oh, I just noticed the whiskers on the... I wonder. And there's a whole tattoo in the belly that they gave us a little bit of a foreshadow to right away. Second mentor talk here. So Sensei wants them to become strong, but... So both his parents are gone? You both don't have parents, the Sensei and... Okay, what happened to the mother? But I really wanted to graduate. Yeah, well, you got goggles, bro. Because I have no choice. Okay, big secret. This is kind of what I call a false victory. And what I mean by that is that now he's going to have a secret, but, you know, it's like secret's kind of like a shortcut. And so generally these have a... Something spins around here for the worse, and it's like... It's usually it's almost halfway through, but there's going to be a regret here, possibly. I don't know. What's this? Naruto also grew up without knowing the love of his parents, like you. So he's an orphan. Oh. Oh, it's another... Oh, it's a flashback. My mom and dad are still out there fighting. Oh. I heard that Naruto stole the scroll of steel. Oh, no. This is either a setup or... Oh no, that was the false victory. That's the false win. He got something, maybe he gets it right, but now it's maybe a setup because this guy's got something against him. I don't know. The first jutsu is multi-shadow clone jutsu. Already a jutsu I'm no good at. Oh no. Scroll is a dangerous item. That's the first Hokage. Okay, I'm gonna say that Hokage. Bring that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess we got our antagonist, possibly. The signals are right. But why is now we got to find out what the motivation is for this antagonist. Possibly. We don't know why. Not sure yet. Here we go. I will tell everyone in the village about this and eliminate Naruto. Then the scroll of sealing. Why didn't you just take it? Oh, because you want to nail Naruto first. That's it. That's our pinnacle. That's our crossover point into, yep, Act 2. Halfway through. These beats are like they're generally on the ball. Now we have to have a, he's going to have to get to, they go so fast. These lines, man. Listen, I'm going to show you this amazing jutsu. So this guy just like threw this guy under the bus. Mizuki Sensei. Yikes. Oh. Oh. Is this supposed to be for children? This is supposed to be for children, isn't it? I got wrecked. Give me the scroll. Oh my gosh. Contains a forbidden ninja jutsu. It was sealed. Oh boy. Oh, now the whole city thinks he actually stole it, but now he actually has to run away. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Ui, Uruka is only afraid of you holding that scroll. This escalated very rapidly. I did not anticipate that. I thought this was like a children's cartoon. Look at those ninja stars. After an incident 12 years ago, a rule was created. A rule? This guy's always confused. That's okay. That's a trope. That is, Naruto. A rule. Everybody. But you knows. Except me. What is it? Stop it, Mizuki. The rule forbids anyone from revealing that you are actually the demon fox spirit. What? You are actually the demon nine-tailed fox spirit. You killed what? Who killed Aruka's parents and destroyed our village? Well, it wasn't him. He's what? Everyone has been deceiving you ever since. Didn't you find it strange why everyone hated you so much? Only him? Only he didn't know? Oh no. Nobody accepts you. That's why Aruka hates you so much. Naruto grew up without the love of his parents. Everyone avoids him like the plague after what happened. That's why he keeps misbehaving. It's the only way for him to get any attention. Or I called it. It has to be something. There's always got to be some sort of pushback. He pretends to be tough, but inside, he's really hurting. I got that. Got that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? Why? Because you and I are the same. After my parents died, nobody paid attention to me or gave me any support. Jesus. I wasn't a good student in school. I was the class clown because I wanted people to notice me. I couldn't get noticed through excellence, so I kept doing stupid things. It was so hard. Isn't that right, Naruto? You felt so lonely, right? And you suffered inside, right? I'm sorry, Naruto. If I had been more responsible, maybe you wouldn't have suffered so much. Oh, jeez. This is like... I did not... Come on, man. I was here for some, like, laughs and shit. Don't fuck you. Haruka has always hated you ever since you killed his parents. This guy's forcing a different story on the kid. He's just saying all that to get the scroll of stealing back. Oh no, get the fuck out. Bounce! Jesus. All I want is to kill Naruto and get the scroll. No, we got that. We got your motivation. We got it. I'll take care of you later. Oh, this guy didn't got. I thought he was gonna bite it right there, man. Holy shit. Gotta invest it within like a minute on that scene alone, man. Good lord. What was this? Well, we got a very kind of fantasy tropey thing. The crystal ball, destiny, foreseeing thing, clairvoyancy, things like that. Oh, look at the way he's running. Fuck, I can't. Hold on. Do that again. Well. Mizuki has a big mouth. Naruto feels worse than he's ever felt. He might unleash the power locked up inside him. The scroll of sealing is now with him. There's a slight chance he might actually release the nine-tailed fox spirit sealed inside him. If that happens... Give me that scroll quick. Mizuki's after the scroll. Oh, he's running like that. I guess this is just a run they all do. It's not like a foxy kind of thing. Oh. Oh my god, he's already taking so much damage though. Oh Jesus. Look at these guys made out of, man. Why is it, Naruto? How did you know? I wasn't... What did I say at the beginning? Shenanigans. As soon as the story gives you anything about friggin' transforming and crap, always assume shenanigans in Act 3, going into Act 3. Always. Oh, double shenanigans. No way. That was awesome. That's so good. Fuck. Yes. Nicely done. Nicely done. What's in it for you to protect the one who killed your family? Anyone can do whatever he wants. Once he has the scroll, anyone can do whatever he wants. Oh, he can control them. That came out weird. I was very confused. There's no way that monster, that fox spirit, won't take advantage of the power of that scroll. Okay. If he was the demon, what? But Naruto is different. Ah, so he had the self-doubt. This is let me see where I'm at. 18 to 20. Yes, so this is the trigger point to Act 3. I have the reversal of the false victory, where it's basically like something goes really bad, and then there's just a sliver of hope. And that's what he's going to get right here, and this is going to kick off at Act 3. I know that he is an exceptional student. He works very hard. And he's single-minded and clumsy at the same time. No one accepts him, but he knows the meaning of human suffering. He is not the demon fox spirit. He's Naruto Uzumaki of the village hidden in the leaves. Oh, there it is. So now he knows the truth. Now he's like that strength, internal strength kicks in. You're so gullible. Are they actually going to do it? They're not going to do it. I guess this is the end for me. No. Naruto's good. Yeah, there it is. Yes. Here it comes. Look at that badass dance right there. If you ever lay a hand on Haruka Sensei, I'll kill you. This is a kid saying this, man. Jeez. I can take care of a kid like you with a single blow. Why don't you try then? See, he's got that vigor is kicking in, you know? Has something to believe in. Show me what you can do, Demon Fox. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Oh, the thing you can do. There's a perfect turnaround. Yes! That's great. I think, yeah, that's perfect. That's great storytelling right there. That's perfect setup right here. Perfect layout. Perfect pattern. Execution. It's great stuff. I'm legitimately surprised. I did not anticipate this. I thought this was going to be like just a kiddie kind of like whatever. Kids are watching this. I get a little bit thrown off there. Okay, but I was imagining very simple storytelling. This is very simple patterns, but they're expertly delivered, I would say. Those aren't just... Oh, shit. Wait, what is that? What did you just say? Those aren't just images? What? Hold on. Those aren't just images, but actual clones. That's an advanced ninjutsu. Damn. What? Oh my god. What are you gonna get? Oh my god. In that case, I'll come to you. Peace. Oh! I'm getting a show. They censor some stuff for the children. Not this guy getting... Oh my god. The other guy is getting stabbed with like a dozen dirks. I kind of got carried away. I'd like to give you something. The headband. Oh, maybe not. No, he's gonna get a headband. He's gonna get a headband. Come on, he's gonna get a headband. Congratulations. Yes, on your graduation. And celebration. We'll have ramen tonight. I need my ramen. I was actually gonna make ramen. That's fun. I was gonna lecture you that the road gets more difficult now that you're a ninja. But I guess I'll just wait to tell you that until we get to the ramen stand. Could have been typed a little differently then. Rewind it 3 times for that thing. We gotta check out the credits. Why, you little shrimp? Quit following me. You're smaller than me, and you're saying that you're gonna become the 5th Hokage? Hokage? I always want to say Hokage. It's not easy to be a Hokage. Hokage. God damn it, I'll get it. If you want it that bad, you're gonna have to beat me. Next episode. I love they all have these at the end. It's so fun. Wow, you know, couldn't even get a sentence out. I was legitimately shocked and surprised about how that went. Yes, it was simple. I already talked about these things. It was simple. All the story beats came together perfectly, in my humble opinion. But I didn't anticipate some of the, I guess, the violence that kicked off, at least, especially in episode 1. And because I came into this with the notion that this was for kids, and I'm sure it is. I find that a lot of anime is way more mature than, you know, cartoons that are shown to the Western audience world. But these are being watched by the Western audience, children and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not disparaging. I was watching worse things than this when I was 8. Okay, but it's like it's just there's something to be said there, because there's some very deep emotional beats in here that a kid, they're going to get, like, in a kind of fundamental level. A kid is going to get some of those emotional beats because they're going to feel it on the surface, you know. But as an adult, you hear some of the words that are said, you see the images, and there's another layer there that is very much there, and a mature reader is going to take something else away from it because they're going to have more of that experience, that context that they're going to bring to those scenes and those lines and stuff. And there's a little bit of repetition there, which is something that happens in children's storytelling, but still, in those small little moments where those specific things were said about you, just like me, you know, that feeling alone, like these are impactful, like, emotional beats there. And yeah, I completely shocked me. And yeah, I guess I'll be watching at least a few. I'll be watching a couple more episodes on this channel. And of course, if there's interest, I'll keep going. If you want to see more of these, leave a like down below to let me know. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next episode. Hey everybody, Shay here for another reaction to Naruto Season 1 Episode 2. I rewatched the last episode with a dubbed version. I think there's stuff going out there with a sub versus dub. I've seen some of the memes going around. Point is, hey listen, I watched the dub version of episode 1. It was pretty damn good. The English dub was pretty damn good. What they were saying seemed to match my memory of what I was reading while I was reacting. It was pretty good. The emotions were conveyed really well. Now, I know that there's a whole thing like with this, the spirit of the original, you know, the sub version is going to be the better one. I'll put that in quotes because I have no idea. I'm a noob. And all I know is that I do miss things, and I missed at least 2 things. I missed them sort of. I didn't, but I did. I caught them better when I rewatched the first episode in English. One of them was that cliff wall being the Hotages of the past. Now, I kind of assumed maybe that was what was going on, but I missed the explicit that they tell you at the front of the episode. So that was the first piece. The second piece is when they were eating the ramen. He declares that he will one day be the best ninja. But then the quest is, if you want the headband, you have to graduate. And so that becomes like the Act 2 kind of kickoff. But I missed, like, I got it, but I didn't hear it here, you know? And I think it's because when I'm reading the subtitles, and there's a bit of like the reaction bit there too, because I get to interact more with the reaction itself because I'm reading. And I know there's an element there that was actually pretty fun. I love doing it with One Punch Man. I kind of enjoyed kind of guessing what the personality types were in Naruto episode 1. But I'm going to try the dub version for episode 2. I want to say what it feels. I'm going to put it out there. How do you all feel about the sub versus dub? I beyond what you think is the best, I'm saying as a reaction video, just do you have a preference? And what do you think about the first episode? I'm going to try it, and then we can have a conversation about it in the comments. Watch the intro. I don't think in the first one. I don't remember. So, and I noticed this thing down here saying that an intro was ready to rock. All right. I am seeing characters that I haven't really interacted with in the show, so it could be foreshadowing some of the characters that are going to be important going forward. Ooh, that's a very cool fight scene right there. Oh, wow. Really cool. Dynamic. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He does that power. I mean, see, again, I'm kind of spoiling some of the moments in the future by watching this, because it's the intro of the show. What am I supposed to do? Not watch it? This is cool music. It's fun. I don't know how it really fits, because then you hear the hoyo and you get this like very kind of Native American feel to it, vibe, like, you know what I mean? But you get that rock that sometimes kicks in. It's an interesting way to do it. Okay, let's do this. Of course. Oh, so it's a dude. Oh, that's it. Cool. Was it for a graduation photo or ceremony or something? Okay, we got silly music kicking in. This is more what I anticipated was going to happen with the show. More comedy, more levity, more child-like, you know, is this playfulness right off the bat. Battle of Wills. Oh no. Perv mode. Oh jeez. Got again. Nosebleed. No, I feel like that's the response for this at this point. It's so tropey. I see it all the time though.
That's the sexy jutsu, you say?
Sexy jutsu.
Very tricky. Much too tricky. Don't do it again. Where is your headband, Naruto? You're supposed to be wearing it.
Oh, I'm not putting it on until the orientation. I don't want to mess it up.
Whoa, so interesting comment. I mean, because I was thinking it, and then they called on it. He really honors the idea of having worked for that headband. And this is the graduation photo, but he wasn't wearing it. And I was like, why isn't he wearing the headband? I was literally thinking that when they mentioned it, and then his response, even the voice acting there in the dub, was pretty pretty good because it shows like he's screwing around, but then they mention the headband, and you know what I mean. He levels down.
You
He's
want
like,
your headband
yeah,
nice,
you know.
but your photo, which is supposed to identify you, makes you look like a clown.
That-
It's for ninja training
I'm
and
saying.
missions.
Fine. How am I supposed to know all this complicated stuff anyway?
Well, I mean, it's not complicated. Don't be a dick. That's the rule.
I challenge you!
The hell is this? The grandson charged him with a ninja star.
Something tripped me!
The nine-tailed fox.
Oh, we have our antagonist for the episode. Of course, he speaks like
You're
this.
the one who tripped me, aren't you?
So Stan.
You
Oh,
tripped over your own feet, dork.
That stopped him, just like all the rest.
oh.
Ha.
So we got some
Now that he knows
pompous
who I
like.
am, he won't dare lay a finger.
Yeah, but now he's gonna get smacked down or something like that.
What's the matter, huh? I thought you were gonna hit me, tough guy. Afraid 'cause the third
It's like that was a setup right there. Narrative setup. With the, there it is, with the character, because what we're setting up here. Sorry if you don't enjoy these kinds of things. I feel like this adds another layer. I'm trying to just be a little bit different as a reactor because I don't really. I'm just trying to find my own angle. And my angle is I love storytelling. I love deconstruction, and so that's going to come up even automatically, even if I don't try to do it. But I hope that if you kind of love something like Naruto, that it's going to be an extra layer of the experience. You might appreciate some of this stuff from a different perspective, sort of thing, a different lens. I do it automatically. I literally can't. I can't avoid it. This is what's going on in my head. I'm just kind of verbalizing it as soon as it happens. And I mean, hopefully it's interesting to folks, you know. But the setup, what I was going to talk about here is that we've got this character. We're still in Act 1 here. And so the character is setting himself up as like, I think because he's the grandson, so he's the honorable grandson. Like no one's going to kind of talk back to this kid because he's had this life. And then Naruto smacks him down. And that's kind of my speculation right now, going into an Act 3 or even like an Act 2, but like the kind of build up in Act 2 to go to Act 3 is that this guy is now going to respect Naruto. Naruto's the one who challenged his own identity, and it kind of like joggled him. I feel like that disruption is going to be important. Also, it's very silly right now.
You are the
This episode. I'll talk about that in a sec.
He's far beneath you. You mustn't stoop to his level.
He's far beneath you. You must not stoop to his level. So, I mean, even this guy, he's getting reinforcement.
To become the next Hokage, and I can take you quickly and easily
You're
to
an
the
asshole.
top, but you must always stay close to me. You understand me? Right, honorable
He's not
grandson?
there. This is solid like slapstick humor right here. To talk a little bit about the silliness, when I entered Naruto, like watching episode 1, I thought it was all going to be like this. I thought that's what it was. I thought it was a children's show. That's why I was so like rattled when it got to like mid Act 2 going into late Act 2, where some of that serious stuff started happening, right? And it joggled me because I expected this for the entire time, you know. But now I'm getting it. This is the end of an Act 1 right here. We're gonna kick off Act 2 after this scene. That feels appropriate.
He starts running around with Naruto. He's sure to get even worse.
Or
Naruto wouldn't teach
better.
him anything really bad.
There's your setup line right there. That's your Act 3 setup line. I know. So this is the kind of stuff. I don't mind breaking things down like this as I go because I love doing it. And then I hope that it's just an extra a differentiator in the content. Okay, what was I saying about the comments? Talking about how there's filler episodes in this series. Dude, I had no idea. There were I think I saw 220 episodes. I mean, this is season 1. I think it has 26 episodes or something like that. But I didn't anticipate over 200 episodes, and that's of this series. And then there's another series, and there's more. And there's a couple people that brought up like filler episodes, and I totally get that. I mean, if there's because these were coming out weekly, and so to wait for the next episode in a week, and then it's a filler episode, and you want the main plot to move forward, or there's like some other beat you're looking for from the series, or maybe you know something from the manga, but it's not, you know. And I get that frustration. Like that would probably be frustrating, you know. That doesn't really impact me though, because I can watch these whenever I want. So the modern audience today watching this on Netflix doesn't really matter, right? But I totally get that frustration. The second piece of that is I feel like it would be kind of like, it might be amusing for me to kind of watch an episode and then like this one right now, it's feeling like this to me. I'm like, it feels a little fillery because I had such a different impression off of that first episode. And so maybe by watching the series, it might be fun for the audience to see if I catch the filler episodes, because I'm not looking that list up, you know, and I don't want anyone to like put it, don't share that list with me in the comments. Like if you can avoid it, if you kind of catch what I'm saying right now, or you don't skip past this point, right? But just let me kind of stumble on it, and maybe that might be fun, is like if I actually sense it, if I sense that the storytelling is sort of meandering and dragging on, I feel it right now that this isn't, there's nothing vital happening here. But I don't know. I'm only in Act 1, right? And we do have a quest kickoff here. So let me move this forward a little bit more. But yeah, I acknowledge what is being said in the comments. I just hope you understand my perspective is like, I'm a noob coming at this, and it's kind of interesting for me to kind of stumble on that frustration, even if it's frustrating or if it's like makes for a crappy experience. You know, that may be part of the reaction, right? That you get to enjoy as well with me. Ninja! I am the street. Believe you're the street and you will be the street.
I know that you're following me, so just give it up.
Ninja. Nah, it's a perfect. That laugh. Sorry. It's so silly.
You gotta show me how to do that sexy jutsu thing you did.
Oh, this is all about sexy time.
Some kind of joke, isn't it?
No, I need
I'll talk about that in a sec. Here we go. So getting trained on the set. That's
You
actually,
wanna
it
be a
sounds
master
awkward when I
ninja?
say it out loud.
Then
Let me tell you.
believe it. You gotta learn to control your Katra.
Your
Katra.
A cat?
Chakra?
I think you're talking about chakra.
Don't question me. Real ninjas say Katra.
Okay, let's so that's an interesting one because that's an English thing, and I talked about that earlier. Is like, was that a translation thing, or was that a joke in Japanese as well at the time? Like, did that translate properly? Things like that. I'm gonna catch things that are language based because I'm the kind of person who likes wordplay, and so when I see something like that, Katra to chakra, I'm like, I don't know. Does that translate? Is that a translate? I don't know.
But it really comes down to one thing. Just plain hard work and guts.
That's two things, but okay, I'm with you.
I love when people catch people that say things like that, and that's the response. I've always enjoyed it.
Some really big challenges at you now.
There's gonna be 3 of them. So here, I'm pausing a lot because like I was kind of. I came into this sort of throwing this episode away as a filler, and that's my gut feeling. But then story-wise, the story craft of this is actually pretty solid because right now, that we've set up, we're kicking off in Act 2 here. He's saying that he's going to challenge, he's going to teach him, and usually a teaching or the quest for Konohamaru is going to be, I think it's sexy time. I think it's sexy jutsu. Usually the quest is going to be 3 pieces of this, so now I'm going to try to count out 3 things, and this is again subconsciously, so I'm just going to voice it out,
Show me what you can do, and I'll take you to the
and
next level.
then we'll see if I'm right.
Sure, but what do I transform into?
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Here I go, boss.
There's something so awkward about this.
Transform.
Oh no.
Look like her.
Oh no. Close enough.
The clothes kind of look like her.
Oh, the clothes.
Looks like me.
Well, at least she wasn't.
She's scary.
I mean, just shut up
You
sometimes,
did it. Why am I the one that gets whacked around?
You whacked her. Sorry, I became 8 years old
Alright.
again.
Next, we do some research on
Okay,
female
that was 1.
beauty.
I said 3, right? So let's
Beauty, right,
2.
boss?
Task number 2. Oh no. Oh no. And then Naruto got the smackdown
Now,
again.
this is the last stop, so give
She
it
kicked.
everything
Yep.
you've got, okay?
3. Last stop.
Right, boss.
Transform!
That's getting better. I guess. Let's moving on. Also, I mean, he does. Naruto seems to enjoy Sailor Moon. What is this? Yeah, it is as awkward as I anticipated.
What? Do they only whack me?
It's just-
Huh?
come on, you're an adult.
Oriental.
Halfway
I
through Act
prepared
2,
you,
right?
so
Yeah.
now you're ready to learn this. Believe it, you're just gonna need to practice. Now the trick is to get all the curves in the right places. You ready?
I'm ready, boss. Transform.
My gosh, this really leaned into this, huh?
What do you think?
All right. It's fine. It's fine.
How's that?
No, curvier.
Curvier, right, boss?
Okay, we're getting the
What's his
antagonist
evil plan? Where
of
did they
the second
go?
half of Act 2 here.
I'm a Jonin, the highest ninja level.
Oh.
And I'm an elite trainer of future Hokage.
Okay, so we have our Act 3 challenger, which of course, my speculation right now, they're going to defeat him with sexy time. It's going to be Konohamaru. I always forget his name. It's a little long.
What's up with this
little
obsession
difficult to
you've
like.
got with your grand?
Some introspection.
Konohamaru, after the ancient name of the village. So it should be easy to remember.
It's not. It's really long, and I've had
No
trouble
one
with
calls me that name.
different
Not
language
one
name.
person in the whole village.
Konohamaru.
That's because when they look at me, they don't really see me. All they see is the honorable grandson of the Lord Hokage.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a parallelism happening right now with this kid. Fuck. Konohamaru. Sorry, no disrespect, bro. Konohamaru, where he feels a little bit like Naruto, and a parallel to the first episode where the sensei, and I forget his name, sorry, but the sensei and Naruto says to Naruto, we're the same, you know. And not that he feels like he's invisible, but it's the same identity problem right now.
People are gonna accept a squirt like you?
And then he's just gonna be, I mean, Naruto's the kind of guy like,
To a Hokage after a day or
he's just gonna put it straight. And so I think that's where the respect comes from, is that this kid, like Naruto, doesn't give a damn. Like, he's not gonna see him as anything different. Like, he's a kid. He wants something. He's got to work for it. And you know, it's as mentory as it can get. This guy's gonna lay down
defeat me in battle.
because Naruto wants to be the right. So there's it's like only one of them can get it. I guess that's the dynamic there. So it gives him something to fight for or aim for or something like that. Okay, so I was talking about the whole throwing away this episode as a filler. I maybe a little bit up here up front. I feel like this is going to give us some really important information here, because that was an interesting lead in right there.
Fear his dream may
Call
not come
back to
true.
this history here.
People don't change that easily.
Huh?
The nine-tailed fox is within him.
See, and then the show
Not
goes
everyone
serious.
knows
Like, it
that,
goes
of
deep.
course. Only
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought in the prior episode they said everyone knew about it except him,
I decreed that no one could speak about this. Even those who whispered it were punished.
which
Severely.
whispered, which is but they were whispering about him. Well, I don't know. We didn't see. Maybe
So the
something happened
children
off
of
screen, but
today
those
know
girls were
nothing
talking about it, and they were
about
like, "You
Naruto's
shouldn't talk about
connection
this, right?"
To the beast that ravaged our village.
What do you
No
say?
one that
That's
ravaged
not
our
true,
village.
though.
And
But that's not true, though, because after the whole graduation thing, those girls were talking about him, and one of them said to the other, "You're not supposed to talk about this."
nearly destroyed us all.
So
As
does
long
that?
as the children are unaware of this.
But they
Naruto
are
is
aware of it because of what I just said.
something
Some of-
being accept that was the wish of the fourth Hokage.
Okay,
Before he
but that's
sacrificed
a little bit
himself to save
disjointed.
us.
Something doesn't
He
line
asked
up there,
that
but
when
that's okay.
Naruto
Moving on.
grew up, he should be regarded as a hero.
Oh,
A hero?
The fourth Hokage defeated the fox
The
by
binding?
sealing its spirit in a newborn baby whose umbilical cord had just been cut. By containing the fox spirit within his tiny body, Naruto saved the village. That's why he's a hero. Many think the beast could take over Naruto's body. Some think he is the beast now. And their children feel their fear and hatred, and they turn against Naruto as well.
not because they know, but because they see the parents fear the kid, and so it gets in.
You know what the ancients said about such things, Iruka?
What's that, sir?
When the people
Iruka.
reject someone's very existence
Hmm.
and then look at that person, their eyes become cold.
Hmm.
Cold as an ice storm in the deepest winter.
The nine-tailed fox.
That icy stare. They all look at me that way.
That's an interesting, like an immediate callback there. It's like the narratively they set up. He sets up how people see him. Not that this is necessary, but this repetition is very much like when you're writing for children. You do more repetition because you want certain ideas to sink in. But the callback is like it's pretty dead on the nose because scene change happens. We're going into an Act 3 here. This is like an end of an Act 2 scenario. This is the confrontation here.
And he must be skilled at 1,000 jutsu. You don't even know one jutsu.
Booyah! Nosebleed.
Hi there. Like
Heyo.
my jutsu? Hey, he's not defeated.
That's supposed to
What kind
just
of scandalous technique is that?
Oh.
Such tasteless vulgarity can never influence me. I am far above it.
Oh? Shadow clone. So that's a okay. Mind blown. Sexy jutsu on multi. You can't multi jutsu, can you?
I'm not impressed. I'm a jonin.
This is it. Here, let's talk about that. So why am I speculating that there's going to be a multi-jutsu? You don't think that should be possible, but my gut is telling me from a story perspective, this has to do with sexy time jutsu. And I feel like it has to come back to that because the setup was right here. I'll show you how like I kind of decipher these things. So right here, it's at that very particular that the first part of the Act 1 is going to give you a signal. Sometimes they're very subtle, and you'll just pass right by them if you see my little thumbnail here. But this nosebleed moment right here, it seemed odd, it seemed out of place, but that's your sign for what's going to happen and how it's going to carry the story from an Act 2 to an Act 3. And then the quest is all about trying to teach this kid Konohamaru, how to do sexy time. And so it inevitably in my head needs to be the solution for defeat. But now we have what I call a false victory, where the Konohamaru tries sexy time on this guy and it doesn't work. And so that's like what I call a false victory pattern. Now after the false victory pattern is something has to be revealed. There needs to be something extra. There needs to be this catalyst moment where it's a reversal of that, where it's a instead of a false victory, it's a false defeat. And so right here we're getting a false defeat, which is I'm too good for this, like I can't be defeated by this, and blah blah blah. And now hold on, and there has to be more to this. So let's see. Ninja warrior. I'm not a lightweight. So like there we go, we got the confidence, like stumbling into this, like I'm just gonna take out these 24 Naruto, and then there has to be that false, the reversal. And the only one thing I can think of is there needs to be a compound jutsu here. He's gonna multi-sexy time, and this guy's gonna have like his brain's gonna explode out of his nose. Yes, there it is. Bam. Oh no. Oh no. Did he say harem jutsu? Did he just say harem jutsu? He didn't just say harem jutsu. That was my brain that did that, right? Let me just pay attention right now. Did you just say harem jutsu?
Gotcha! With my harem jutsu!
He's combined shadow cloning with his own invention, the second jutsu. What a foolish ninja technique. He could probably get me with it too.
Wow. Now we're gonna do the close off of Act 3 here.
I've been ignored, pushed
Parallelism
away,
to the
and
first
treated like I had
episode.
a plague or something. And after all that, I found one person who believes in me.
And this person could put him on a path, and so now he has an opportunity to put Konohamaru on a path.
To find that one person, I had to get knocked down a lot. So you better make sure that you're ready.
For what?
For lots
Failing a
of
lot,
sweat
and then learning
and
from the
tears
failures.
while you're learning to be a ninja. By the way, there is no easy way to becoming Hokage.
Yeah.
Believe it.
Believe it. I feel like I've heard that a couple times now.
If you really want to be a Hokage, you're gonna have to defeat me in battle.
Ah! Who do you think you are anyway, giving me a big lecture like that? That's it. I'm not going to be your apprentice from now on. We're rivals.
Yeah, and so this whole friendly rivalry
Be
thing
your
I feel
trainer
like comes
anyway,
up a lot
'cause
in
tomorrow I start my advanced ninja
manga.
study. So let's
It's like
both
this
look forward to
honorable-
that day. Konohamaru.
Oh, and he called him by his full name that no one calls him. So like, boom, respect again. Finalization of respect right there. So now he has a friendly rivalry. That's awesome. That's actually pretty cool. That's a really nice ending. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Oh, and now we're gonna bring it back to Naruto. With this guy, maybe there's like layers of like,
Started down the path to becoming a true
yeah,
ninja.
affirmation, layers of affirmation there. Nice. I really feel like I want to try to react to things while I'm watching something, even if it means pausing. I hope that doesn't really bother folks along the way. I hope that I'm creating something that is a differentiator and additive value. I'm just figuring I would talk about this up front because it's likely this is what you're going to get for a reaction series. I'm not just going to kind of sit here and go, I don't like, no, I have opinions. I'm going to share them along the way. Hey everybody, Shay here for another reaction video to Naruto. We're going to be doing season 1, episode 3, Sasuke and Sakura, friends or foes. He's literally got a poster of noodles. That's how much he loves ramen. And he's how old? And he already has a calendar like that up on his wall. I mean, it's not a terrible, I'm just saying. Just comment. He does love his noodles.
Sasuke
That's it.
and
That's your intro.
Sakura, friends or foes?
Oh. I mean, if you're going to give the intro, why am I just giving the intro? Might as well just because I talk for like a couple minutes at the open. He's still not wearing the headband. Let's see if he gets addressed. I mean, he's waiting for the ceremony, right? So. Good camo, bro.
You're mine, Naruto!
Oh, the rivalry. Oh.
What do you think you're doing, Konohamaru?
That's why I respect you as a rival.
Turn your towel around 90
But I
degrees.
didn't do anything. That's right. As of today, I'm a ninja. Believe it.
Ooh, he put it on. Okay, so there he goes. He's going to the orientation. A comment about the whole "believe it" line. It seems like a slogan for Naruto, but I guess the original Japanese term isn't translatable exactly, and so we end up with "believe it." Okay, so we're gonna get introduced to some new characters this episode. Very Final Fantasy feel.
I know, I'm on my way out now.
Oh shit!
Oh, how long are you gonna treat me like a kid? I'm a ninja now.
Okay. Okay, tropes. Slow down. Ooh, adversary. No? Yes?
Good morning,
Maybe so.
Sakura.
So the theme of this episode, let's talk about that real quick. Why not? Okay, we're going to be in Act 1 for another 2 minutes, I predict, and something you can look for in an Act 1 is simplified, is a theme. You look for what the theme is. Now, the theme, you can kind of see it in the title here, friends or foes, so it's adversary, or it's rivalry. Sorry, that was the word I was looking for. And right away we had the Konohamaru scene with Naruto, but now we have a rivalry here with these two. It'd be cool if there were 3 different rivalry stories going on there, because I love the whole rule of 3s happening in storytelling. But let's continue and see where this goes. They're trying to outwalk each other. Unbelievable.
Naruto, you graduated after all. I'm glad.
So, just small little references. Look at these two. The of that character popping in. She was in the first episode. Now she's in this one. She's got like a thing for Naruto. Kind of curious to see where this goes. I mean, she wants to believe in him, but she's so quiet. She doesn't say anything. She's so introverted.
First.
Oh wow.
Sakura.
Oh, interesting setup there because a nice shot here. You've probably got a bar right in front of this, but it's showing the blue-haired girl, the introvert that I just talked about, and Sakura, and Naruto, of course. There might be a little bit of a system going on here. Ooh, another rivalry.
She's smiling at me.
Is it though?
Hi,
Is she?
Sakura, what's up?
Is she going somewhere else? Yeah, she's to the other dude. Yeah.
Good morning. Back off, forehead. I'm sitting next to Sasuke. I was
Rivalry.
first. I walked into the classroom before you did.
Everything's a rivalry.
Come on.
Okay, so he's just a popular. Everyone wants to sit.
Most promising new student,
Okay.
Sasuke Uchiha. Is that him?
Yes,
Sasuke.
he's the one.
He's the only survivor left from the Uchiha clan.
Oh,
That's
oh,
right.
different clan. I do love how they're changing how the headbands are worn and in so many different ways. Like this guy's on an angle, right? And over an eye. Just adds more character. Adds another element to the character. Uh-oh.
Why are they so obsessed with him? Sasuke! Sasuke! What's the big deal with this guy?
Oh.
Don't let him get too close to you.
They're gonna have a stare off.
Whoa, this is great. Sorry, did I bump you?
What the? This is outrageous! I was supposed to be Sasuke's first kiss.
Oh my gosh.
Danger.
Did you just like sense danger?
You are so dead.
Hey, whoa! It was an accident.
Unbelievable.
You're finished.
Rivalry.
As usual.
Everything's a
Naruto
rivalry.
Right in the middle of some kind of
Act 2.
As of today, you are all ninjas. Will be grouped into 3-man squads.
gosh.
Each squad will be led by a Jonin, an elite ninja.
What did you just say 3? Magical 3?
Now you are only
Huh?
We have a triangle setup going on.
Squad? What? I'm gonna be with Sasuke, so stay away from him, you hag!
We want
Dude.
each squad to have a balance of strengths and abilities, so that's how we set them up.
Interesting.
I will now announce the squads.
I'm doomed.
And Sasuke Uchiha.
I'm doomed.
That's so silly. Aw.
I won't
Vacant
be
stares.
Naruto then.
Aw. I guess you gotta wait another 2 episodes, Vacant Stare. That's a lot of characters getting introduced. It's an Act 2 sort of thing, is where
How did you get in his
these
group?
things tend to happen. They give you a bunch of new names.
True love conquers all.
Wow.
Jealousy's a terrible thing. I'd hate to be on your squad.
Now
Oh.
Squad 10.
Setup
Ino Yamanaka.
and delivery.
Did you say something about hating to be on my squad?
It's a lot of names, man. It's a lot of names. I didn't remember a single one of them. It doesn't matter. It's fine right now. I say this because generally with these things is now they're going to give us all of Act 2. We're going to interact more with these characters. This is also the storyteller's ability to, you know, they'll drop a bunch of these on you, but they really only expect you to remember a third of them, maybe, and then move on. The story will move on because these will come up again, but this setup needs to happen at some point. Wow.
We put the best student
Yeah, but
with
it's
the
not
worst
balanced because
Just
he can do
make
crazy
sure you don't
shit.
get in my way, loser.
Hey,
Wow.
what did you say?
Hard of hearing.
Knock it off, Naruto. Sit down. Oop and all, I thought we could have lunch together and get to know each other.
Hey, Sakura! Since we're in the
Yeah,
same group,
eating
I was
those
thinking
words.
we could have lunch together and get to know each other.
It's a lot of
Why would I eat
repetition
lunch
in
with
this
you?
narrative.
How could that thought even cross your mind?
But we're in the same group, so you know, I just
Like the
thought...
beat.
Naruto, you're annoying.
Yeah, repetition and juxtaposition like that is really effective in storytelling. It's because it's immediately humorous when you change the perspectives around, and it really starts to, let's pause because I don't want to. It really highlights the qualities of the characters by doing that, because what you're doing is you're feeding the audience the same ideas in that repetition, and once you change the characters around, the interpretation of that line completely changes, and it actually makes a statement on the characters that are either saying the words or receiving them. And it's like subconsciously we start to develop the characters that are on one of those ends. So that was him. Yeah, let's pause it again. So that was him saying, I got it. We are in the halfway point, which means we're at that pinnacle stage, heading into the second half of Act 2, which is where the pieces need to come together now. And whatever the quest was, which was the rivalry quest, and the development of that is, where is that rivalry going to take us? Now, there's a bunch of rivalry going on right now, but this midway point is, okay, now he's got this plan. He's going to execute on this plan to defeat his antagonist, the rival. Now, it's a little bit more complex, even though it's super simple, but obviously that it's not just going to be a defeat here. It's going to be something else. So we had the dynamic explained by the teacher here. One of them is basically the over exceller. The other one is the low achiever. And then we have the one that's a balance, and the balance. I don't know what the balance is. Balance. So I feel like they've already set her up as an overachiever because she's in conflict with the other one, which means she is better than the other one. The other one just doesn't want to lose anymore. So that's something about that character. But in any case, I'm going to go with she's the overachiever. He's likely the underachiever, and he's like a balancing force here between both. So that's how I'm going to perceive that trio, to see where that goes. Oh no, and then we have all these multi-rivalries going on here about how this all plays out.
Naruto! Pipe down!
Naruto, if you so much as scratch him, you're on my enemy list forever.
I don't know what the actual test is here, though. I don't know what they're trying to do as trios.
What happened?
Nice try.
That was left pretty ambiguous.
He beat Naruto without even breaking a sweat.
So they have to take
What
each
do you
other out,
expect?
these groups?
Naruto against my boy Sasuke? No contest.
Maybe I missed something at this point. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
Sasuke, he's looking right at me. That look in
Because
his eyes.
the transformation stuff is really sketch, right? They can really...
Your forehead is so wide and charming.
Oh no.
It makes me feel like kissing it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's lots of room up there.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, but then it doesn't make sense. Like, why was Naruto on the floor tied up, and that has a transformation mark there?
Grow up, Sakura.
You know what I mean?
That's just a fairy tale.
But
Fairy tales don't come true.
Sakura, your forehead is so wide and charming.
the repetition line again. They're really leaning into
Makes
that,
me
huh?
feel like kissing it.
Wait, how did... Wait, but the exact lines though?
She scores!
I don't.
This fairy tale is for real!
Just kidding. That's the kind of dumb thing that Naruto would say.
Oh,
I want to ask you something. Naruto.
a lot of narrative red herrings in this
He
episode.
purposely tries to get in the way. He enjoys interfering and making me feel bad. Naruto,
That might be
he
your
doesn't
perception.
understand one single thing about me. He's just annoying.
That's
All I
Naruto.
really want is for you to accept me, Sasuke. That's all.
You just want me to accept you?
Yes, that's how I feel. I'd do anything for that.
A little forward, but okay.
I let my guard down.
I knew it. But why was he Naruto then? What? What?
In class, he couldn't even do a simple replication.
Oh, he thought he caught Naruto. Wait a minute. Naruto made a log? Naruto? How did Naruto make a log Naruto?
How could he combine a replacement jutsu with
Oh,
a full shadow clone
replacement.
jutsu?
He's explaining it. So he's all about duplicating
I'm
jutsus.
I finally know.
They didn't even warn us with that duplication. They like dropped it. I mean, that was a bit of a blind curveball right there. Like they the assumption was that the transformation jutsu was going to be the shenanigans thing again. It seems pretty. It's gonna be regularly a thing, I think, so far. I mean, it's 3 out of 3 episodes where this has come up. That's always a shenanigan thing in narrative, though. But the fact that this one then duplicates things and it feels like the story is like, what do the combinations end up doing? Yeah, but that one got dropped on us. We didn't have a chance to figure that out. They pulled the wool over our eyes and then they revealed it. But now here we are. The quest. Let me talk about the quest. Sure, he's gonna like
My
nerves
stomach. What timing?
because he's hungry. What are you doing?
What's the matter?
So let's talk about the quest thing a little bit here, just because, again, this feels so silly that I start forgetting that there's, writing patterns going on behind the scenes here. But back in the early part of the episodes here, I know I noticed a small thumbnail here gets blurred by the lines that are happening, but I'll talk it through. So when they get to the class, the beginning of here, like the Act 1 to Act 2 piece, you know what I mean? So he's attracted to her, he wants to be in the same group as her, and so the quest becomes, how does he get to like him? So now here we are approaching the end of an Act 2, and he has the false victory. I've talked about the idea of like you get this victory piece, and it gets taken away from you, So his stomach was his antagonist there.
Didn't know that Sasuke was so shy.
And now she's gonna be.
Maybe he needs a little time to get ready.
Oh goodness gracious. Oh, it's not that he's hungry. He literally has to.
Close, really close. My stomach was so upset I almost lost control of the jutsu. Why did it have to happen?
He
right
was.
then?
He's relieving his
Just when she was
bowels.
about to-
Oh my
She thinks
gosh.
that I'm annoying? She said that 3 times. I
So see if
transformed
he-
into Sasuke, get
This
close
is a
to
scene in the
Sakura,
cartoon.
and she has to say that?
This is it.
Hey, I know what I should do.
Introspection
I'll
on
make
the-
Sasuke act totally obnoxious. Believe
on the
it,
toilet.
She'll hate him even more than me.
Oh goodness. So now he's. This might be where he learns his lesson, though. Well, I don't know, because this is the actual one then.
Sasuke, you're back. Don't
But now,
be so shy, you
what
bad
happens?
boy.
Oh no.
Are
Oh
you
no.
ready now? Mentally prepared? Because I'm raring to go.
How old
Hey,
are you?
wait a minute.
Where's Naruto?
Tone it down.
See, there you go, changing the subject again. Anyway, Naruto just picks fights with you. You know why he's so annoying? Because he wasn't raised right. He doesn't have a mother or father, no one to teach him right from wrong.
That's not nice.
Think about it. He just does whatever comes into his head. If I did things like Naruto, forget it. I mean, my parents would get mad and I'd get in trouble, so of course I don't do it. But if you don't have parents to tell you, how would you know? He's selfish and bratty. He's all alone.
Alone. Isolated.
Huh?
It's not a...
And we got that narrative piece there. 'Cause I started wondering, like, what's this going to achieve? Like, he's going to hate her. But then I remember the one line. It felt like a throwaway line. But again, beginning of Act 2, he's the last, the older people talking about it, where he's the last person. So he's isolated. He is a solo. He doesn't have a mother or father. She literally told him about himself here. That
About your
was
parents scolding.
pretty crude
I
there.
have no idea what it means to be alone.
Oh man,
Why are
burn.
you saying that?
What an idiot.
Because you're annoying.
Bam. I mean, he's not lying.
Oh man, I thought I was okay and then it came back.
Oh my god.
Gotta hurry. I hope Sakura's still waiting
God,
for me.
man. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Sasuke, what are you doing here? How did you get loose?
Kicking into an Act 3
Use the
here.
escape jutsu. Why'd you do that? Transform into me.
I thought it'd be fun to try out my moves on you, so I did.
But now he's prepared for it maybe, so he knows how to counter maybe. Ooh, if he could do this too, that'd be crazy though. Oh jeez, defeated by the... What did you eat, bro? Those ramens? Oh my god. There better be 6 toilets in there. Oh no. Dude, disengage. Disengage the multi. Disengage. Oh god.
I'm annoying? That's what he said.
So,
Now I get it. This is how Naruto must feel.
Oh, nice. Turn
Shouldn't
around there.
treat him like that.
That's
Next
good.
time
That's
I
the
see him,
that's
I'm
it.
going to be nice.
Oh no, but now we're gonna...
Maybe I ate something bad.
Ugh,
Oh, and now there's the
Naruto.
flipperoo too. It's...
Smile, smile.
Oh, it's probably gonna be...
Hey Naruto, let's walk
I don't
back
know.
to class together.
Let's find out.
Sasuke must have transformed into Sakura to get back at me. Trying to trick me, eh, wise guy?
Oh no.
Get it.
Oh no. No. So he becomes his worst enemy there. What? I don't know. I don't know what happened there, bro. But you lost your... that went wrong in every way. But for real, why is he so sick? What did he eat? That milk? The ramen? It was in Act 1. The signal was in Act 1. I missed it.
Its expiration.
Expiration date. There it is.
One sip of this, and he'd be running to the bathroom all day.
There it is.
Seems like this kid's.
So I call this a mirror pattern. It's generally like the percentage into an Act 1 is the percentage at the end of Act 3, and there's this harmony that happens when the narrative does that callback,
Just one big
overarching callback. But this was like a worthless narrative point. But it wasn't, because it impacted the entire quest, quote unquote. That was silly. Now I can't skip through the outro music here to get to this scene here.
The same teacher who I tricked so easily.
Oh
The
no.
one who came late to class? Ah,
Wait.
No way.
What?
I'm
But
not
we didn't see
giving up
this.
No matter what he throws at me. A super tough
Oh,
test
because
where
it
you have to
happened in
beat
this
the sensei
episode.
to
So
pass.
they're kind of spoiling some of the... I wanted to talk about this, which is... I'm talking
over
over it because I don't really need to pay attention to this, and I want to talk about it because it's important
test.
to what I want to do going forward. And the thing I wanted to talk about there is, should I be skipping those outros? And some of the comments suggest just skip them because they will have spoilers in them sometimes. I mean, that was kind of spoilery. I know what's happening in the next episode. I don't need to know. I can just go into them as blind as possible, which I'm perfectly fine with. And so we'll skip them going forward if people mostly agree to just, skip them, because there's some greater risk the deeper I go into a season, etc., etc. They're neat because it kind of just amps me up for what might be coming next, and I have some preconceived ideas of maybe what to look forward to, but I'm going to be doing these anyways, so I might as well hit them blind. Hey everybody, Shay here for another reaction video to Naruto. We're doing Season 1, Episode 4, called Pass or Fail Survival Test. It does answer my question that I had in the tail end of the last episode, where I was like, wait, why were they split off into trios? We got introduced to a bunch of characters, but then some of them never got, nothing happened with them in that same episode. So, Vacant-Eyed Girl with, I don't know, the Grunge Boy. There's like whatever the 3 of them were. There's of course the other rival. I forget her name, but the rival of Sasuke. Oh my god, the names are. I'm gonna struggle with the names. Don't worry about it. I'll stumble into this. I'm sure as I watch more of these, they'll become more natural course. But right now, 0. It's a lot of names getting dropped, and I hope that they're going to piggyback on what they kind of gave us the last episode. It's almost absolutely a part 2 because it's got to lead to something, them getting paired off. So let's give this a start. Let's see where this goes. And just to make this a little bit more fun, speculation up front. I mean, it's obviously a test. It's more like, but what's the theme? Like, we get it's a test, but what else could it be? It's like pass or fail, survival test, out in the wilds. I don't know. I'm going to guess it's like it's them coming together as a unit. Maybe the test is about them surviving as a team out in the wilds, or I think there's going to be a different theme. I think that's the surface level story is going to be the test. I think the subtextual story is going to be something about them kind of finding a balance within the three of them. Like, so whatever that team means, maybe this is like it's going to be across teams, or maybe we're just focusing on, you know, Naruto and his team this episode, and then we're going to get introduced to more characters later on, which I would, you know, episode 7 of 14, I'm calling it now, is going to be us getting a lot more into the side characters. In longer form storytelling, anywhere around the 25% mark of the thing, it's going to be the B plot, and that's where a lot of that exposition story and side story and relationships and all of that stuff that's just going to be non-Naruto stuff, I'm calling it's going to be episode, let's say, 8 to 14. They have to seed some of the characters now, otherwise it's just too many characters. They got to start slowly handing them over. Like, I need to remember Sasuke and shit, it's the title of the last episode and I can't even remember.
Just sit down.
Okay,
I don't
here,
want to.
Hey, what are you doing?
brooding. Oh, him. Oh no.
Naruto?
That's what
Okay,
he
that
gets
was
for
kind of
coming
spoiled
late.
in
Surprise!
that was the spoil of the last episode.
You know you shouldn't do that. I love stuff like this.
Wow, they really
Teachers
are
that
like
Joe need.
Like, I caught that in the last episode because of the repetition that was going on. Naruto and her really are in sync. They really are. Kind of an item fundamentally. It's just on the surface, she comes across as being pretty much an opposite. But it's like, you know, even the lines she wished that this guy said, Naruto was actually saying, and then said it was a joke. Only stupid Naruto would say something like this, you know? But it's more than that. It's like everything she wants out of the relationship with this guy, she's got from Naruto, but she won't accept it. And I think it's a very early dynamic they're setting up, but obviously this could.
Ninja. You think you'd fall for that?
Yeah,
There's gonna be a
Sasuke's
long
right.
play
You're
there,
so
I think.
Clueless, Naruto.
And oh no.
I got him! He totally fell for it!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I told him not to do it, but he wouldn't
Oh,
listen.
no.
I'd never do anything like that. Perfect shot!
Wow.
How can I put this? My
Uh-oh.
first impression of this group? You're a bunch of idiots.
Oh, that's a teacher saying that, man.
Why don't you tell us stuff first?
Ice breaking.
Before we talk,
Get to
tell
know
us
each
about
other.
you so we can see how it's supposed to
Circle.
work.
Go ahead.
That was totally useless. All he really told us was his name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, your turn. You on the right. You first.
Believe it, I'm Naruto
Okay.
Uzumaki.
So that's like a summary of the last
He's
few
grown up in
episodes.
a Alright.
We're still in an Act 1 setup though, so I'm still picking up
What
what
I
this
like,
could be.
I mean, the person I like is...
Come again? No, no.
My hobby is...
What do you hate?
Naruto!
Naruto.
Girls her age are more interested in boys than in ninja training. Last one.
Mine don't particularly like anything. What I have is not a dream, because I will make it a reality. I'm going to restore my clan and
Jeez.
destroy a certain someone.
Damn. Dun dun dun. No one cares.
I hope he doesn't mean me.
Sasuke is so hot.
What?
Just as I thought. Good. You're each unique
Just
and
as
you
I
have your
thought.
own ideas.
Oh, wow.
We'll have
wow.
our first mission tomorrow.
Huh? Survival exercise?
I thought we were supposed to have a real mission, not more practice.
Of the 27 graduates who just came here, only 9 will actually be accepted as Genin. The other 18 will be weeded out and sent back to the academy.
Oh.
In other
It'll be a
words,
weeding
this
out
is a
ceremony.
make it or break it, pass-fail test.
Believe it. Believe it!
If I fail, I'll be separated from Sasuke. This is a trial of love.
Oh my goodness. He has no choice.
That's it. You're
I
dismissed.
mean, he voiced his desire,
Tomorrow
and
you
it's
better skip breakfast
gonna drive
or
him.
else you'll puke.
Oh, jeez. Act 2. So the theme was in there somewhere, and it's, I mean, the most obvious one is that they don't get along, or they have to find a way to get along because they all have to pass. Now, there was a prank up here, up front, and I'm trying to keep that in mind because I feel like there's going to be a callback here. oh, okay, it could be something about the prank. This could be the prank. This could be the teacher getting a prank on them. So there has to be a value in that. It can't just be a throwaway. So this might be the first prank. Okay, if I go on my theory of this being a big prank.
For your first day?
Hey, you're late!
Let's try to
Well, a black
count out
cat
3.
crossed my path, so I had to take the long way.
So I'm going to go with this is the
Well.
first one. Maybe? Let's go.
Let's get started. Here we go. It's set for noon. Your assignment is very simple. You just have to take these bells from me. That's all there is to it.
Interesting.
If you can't get them by noon, you go without lunch.
Oh,
You'll be tied
man.
to those posts, and you'll watch while I eat my lunch in front of you.
So that's why.
He told us not to eat breakfast to make it harder on us. Wait a minute, there's 3 of us. How come there's only 2 bells?
Well, that way, at least one of you will end up tied to a post and ultimately disqualified for failing to complete the mission.
Oh, no.
That one goes back to the academy. Then again, all 3 of you could flunk out too.
Oh,
You can use
I like
any
that.
weapons, including shuriken. If you're not prepared to kill me, you won't be able to take the bells.
Those weapons are too dangerous, Sensei!
Oh, fuck.
Especially since you couldn't even dodge that eraser.
Oh,
Class
no.
clowns are usually the weakest
There it is. That's the
links.
callback,
You can
maybe.
safely ignore them. Lowest scores, losers. When I say start, you can begin.
Jeez. Jeez.
Don't be in such a hurry. I didn't say start yet.
Um.
But you came at me with the full intention of destroying me, so... How
Such a
can I
strong
say
word.
this? I'm actually starting to like you guys. Start!
This be a scenario where they, I don't know how to call this one.
The Jonin in charge of that group. Just how tough a trainer is he?
Kakashi, you mean?
Death
You
is
are
an option.
concerned about him.
I am.
Tatachi.
I heard a rumor about his training methods.
All the trainees who've ever been assigned to him, those who passed and those who failed.
They all failed. No. No. Yes.
This is...
They're just gonna
Ninjas
leave it like
must
that?
know how to conceal their movements and hide effectively.
Oh, but he can do the duplication thing.
You know,
Shadow.
compared to the others, you're a little
Shadow
bit
clone. Good,
weird.
my brain.
Oh yeah, the old...
Oh, nice.
Taijutsu. That's hand-to-hand combat. Then why is he reaching for a weapon?
Oh, the hell. What is this?
What the?
What are you waiting for?
Why are you reading that book?
No.
Why? To find out what happens in the story, of course.
Wow.
Don't let it bother you. With your weak attacks, it doesn't really matter if I'm reading or whatever.
I'm going to crush you! Now you're mine!
Don't let your enemy get behind you all the time.
Jeez.
A hand sign to focus his chakra. Is that the sign of the tiger? That's dangerous. He could destroy Naruto with that.
No.
That hand sign is for a fire jutsu. He's not just toying with Naruto. He's going to demolish him.
These words are so strong. Destroy, demolish. Oh,
Too
it's
late.
there.
Leaf Village Secret Finger Jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
That wasn't a hand sign at all. He just poked him.
Those two are just total idiots.
Okay, where was I?
No. Not okay. Jeez.
Kakashi's test may be a bit more difficult.
I
than
I
the
don't
others.
think any of them are going
A
to
bit more
let one fail.
difficult?
I think they're
Not a
all
single
going
student
to.
has ever passed his test.
Oh wow.
That's true. They
They're-
all tried.
none of
but
them are
not
gonna
one of them
eat or
could live
something
up
like
to Kakashi's standards.
That's that'd be
so
the
they
cool
were
way
all
to do it.
eliminated.
It's just how do they get there becomes the story. If that speculation's right.
What are
Well,
you
fine.
doing now?
Because right
You
now
know,
only
you won't
Naruto's
get lunch
giving us a
unless
shot,
take
you
pill
know?
by noon.
I know, you told us
Unless
already.
they work together,
You
but
look
then you
pretty
only get
wobbly
two. That's the
for
thing. So
someone
one
who's
is
going
supposed to
to
fail, you
surpass
know?
the hope.
I will become a ninja.
Oh. That was bound to happen at some point.
Haha! You're overconfident, Sensei. That's why you weren't ready for a shadow
Does he
clone
even
attack
know
like
that this
jutsu.
guy can do a shadow clone?
7 Narutos? What?
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not images. They're real. How could he do that?
So they're learning that this is possible.
It
As
looks
well.
like the stories are true.
Oh.
He can create shadow clones.
He's mastered an extremely advanced jutsu.
It's a forbidden skill, and he defeated Mizuki with it. Great technique, but I don't think you can maintain it for very long.
Oh.
You talk like you're the best, Naruto, but
Oh.
you're still the worst student.
Oh.
You can't beat me with this jutsu.
Oh.
What? He got me from behind.
Oh, don't let him go from behind. Your own rules.
Didn't you say don't let your enemies get behind
Nice.
you? Good advice, Sensei. Believe it. I had one of my clones come out of the river, then
Oh my
sneak up behind me
gosh.
super quiet.
Jesus.
Now this is for nailing
Like
me
he's
in the
controlling
butt
the active
Naruto get
clones
so
though,
cool?
man.
A diversionary tactic.
Wow.
earlier. You're mine, and so are those bells.
Oh. Oh, someone who got owned there. I feel like. Oh no. Jesus.
He's holding himself. Naruto punched.
Yes. That's
Naruto.
awesome.
Ouch! It's you. You're Kakashi Sensei, aren't you?
That's
you
funny.
transformed into me using a jutsu. You are Kakashi.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man, you even do the jutsu.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Naruto, you are so not cool.
He got you with a replacement jutsu.
Replacement jutsu.
In this case, the Jonin let
That was a
himself
lot.
be
That from the last
then
episode.
switched bodies with one of the Naruto clones. So Naruto thought he was nailing him, but actually he was just attacking himself. And that
This
Jonin
is getting
was
nuts.
So smooth. He made Naruto look like a total moron.
No, there's so many layers that are possible with this stuff, man. That's.
A bell?
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Let me down! What is this?
Of course it was a trap.
Think before you use a jutsu, or else your opponent might use it against you. Oh, and also, if the bait is obvious, don't take it.
Lesson maybe
A
learned?
ninja must see through deception.
All these jutsus are deceptions. They're
I'm
crazy.
telling you this because you don't get it.
This is my chance.
Oh. Whoa.
He finally dropped his guard.
Won't you ever learn?
Oh.
Ah! He just got blasted by shuriken! Are you out of your mind, Sasuke? You went too far!
What? Well, he did say that's what it would take. Who the hell am I? That's a three-parter. Son of a bitch. I got so sliced. What? I lost complete track of that episode. Normally I like calculate the patterns and the friggin' pacing, and it's gone. It's gone. So because I'm not doing the outros anymore, I went back to the episode here just to click through like this and check on the narrative patterns, because generally I just have these like impulse these beats like go off on my head, and I know where I am just by like scene changes or because of some reveal or something that happens, and it didn't happen this time in this episode. This episode completely derailed me because I got so absorbed into this fight and the way that this action was working at. There was some trickery going on here, and I think I was getting super distracted that it was only Naruto going up against this thing for the bells, and the other two were just hiding. And so I was like, because for me it was like an act 3 or like the end of an act 2. So basically from this point, this midpoint here to the end of the episode, I was like, you got to get Sasuke and Sakura, I think those are the right names, to get in on this, because that's going to be the build-up, and the build-up in the Act 3 is going to be them working together or something like that, and then taking this guy out or not, or they're all just not going to eat so that none of them fails, because maybe they come out of this respecting each other more, or just learning at like the teamwork. There's could be another angle there. There's another angle there. Yeah, and so because this fight kept going, because it was still a false victory here, where Naruto comes in, thinks he has him, that kind of flipperoo moment where you think you have it but you don't, and then everything starts to fall apart. Now you still need that to come back around, because coming back around is the hero actually achieving the goal, and then getting that victory. But there is no victory here. There's literally, it leads to him getting put up in a tree, and then this guy getting taken out with Dirks. And so, whoa, it completely threw me off. Now, if this is a part 2, I would predict, I'm going to speculate that the first, I would say 2/3 of the next episode are going to be Sakura and Sasuke, I hope I got those names right, going at the sensei, and eventually freeing Naruto. I'm going to speculate they're going to respect each other, or they're going to like find some respect for each other of like working together and working at it's something. That's my call, because I'm like, what else could it be? But that's the thing. There was nothing at the beginning of this episode that insinuates that it's something about teamwork. There's just a prank, and so I feel like this entire test is a prank. That's how I feel like it's going to end. Is going to be the lesson here is that, okay, no one actually failed, or like if they all decide, well then no one's going to eat, we're all going to fail together, and then he says, just kidding, it was a prank. You know, I don't actually know. Don't spoil me in this episode because I don't. Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back to another reaction to Naruto Season 1, Episode 5, You Failed, Kakashi's Final Decision. You know, this is the part 2 of the thing that I said I wasn't going to come back for. I might have taken some, I might have walked away from, but no. As soon as I saved the last file, I was like, no, who am I kidding? I need to watch this right now. I need to know how this ends, and I need to know if my speculations are right, just so that I can like avoid any potential spoilers. I trust y'all. I know you won't just spoil me, because that's part of the fun, of course. Let's see where this goes. I assume they're going to give a synopsis here, and then I'm just going to catch you when this thing actually starts. I mean, there's always a chance he does one of those replication pieces where he just pushes in a log or something like that, right? Because they warned us with that. They gave us that signal. But my question is, like, how would they know it's happening unless... Okay, so... Because we literally got that signal. But my question is still, how does he know? How did he know?
But he did that on purpose.
Oh, hold on, let me pause. I gotta wrap my mind around the way that replacement jutsu works. So it's more like he basically, when you replace yourself, you literally teleport somewhere else. So the log needs to be somewhere, and then you basically go, hey, that log right there, and you do a switcheroony on it. But the switcheroony also puts an illusion of you on top of the thing you switcheroony with. That's some layered shit right there. Okay, which means it's...
So that's where he is.
He just wanted to pull the other ones out of hiding.
Sasuke, where'd you go?
She's just worried about him, but this has to be part of the lesson here. She's got to let go of this or something. Like maybe he's trying to make them break their habits or break their natural, the way they responded to the questions, you know, like maybe there's something hidden there about who they are as people. They're all in, he says, you're all different. You're all individuals. Maybe to kind of either use that against each other or no, that doesn't make sense. Use it against themselves. So I'm going to go with, he says something about girls only think about boys. Girl ninjas only think about boys. What did he say? Something like that, which is a little weird. But maybe he wants to, maybe that's got to come out of her so that she can think more like, you know, like get that out of your head. Like you're going to be a ninja. Get that out of your head. Stop acting like a buffoon, like a cartoon character. Okay, let's go.
He didn't hear me. I'm safe.
Are you sure? Or is that a...
Behind you.
Huh?
Oh, no. That would be creepy as sin.
A ninja must see through deception. Yeah.
But again, like, he would have maybe already taken the guess that she would have run after the other guy when he got pulled out, because he probably let in her, right?
Well, I'm sure not falling for any more.
Well, that's true. You have your own Dirk, so I mean, just cut yourself free. Oh,
I fell for it again.
unbelievable. All right, let's see how this goes. I mean, really, this double episode is for us to see how cool, how spectacular Kakashi is. Did he teleport? What the heck was that? Was he, was the leaf move was a jutsu? What?
Sakura.
It's turning into a horror. So, oh no, he is using it against.
Help me! Please help me!
I think he's making them all realize their weaknesses. Oh no.
I think I overdid it a bit.
Oh no.
She's got to learn to see through these things. Sakura studied it in class, but she still couldn't see it coming.
It's just simple mind control. I'm not like Sakura and Naruto.
I wonder how he's gonna
Say
get
that
nailed.
after you get one of these bells. My Sasuke.
He's like overconfident. Maybe his thing. Western standoff. Nice. It really is. It's filmed like a legitimate Western standoff. Tumbleweed. Doesn't give a damn.
There's no point using normal attacks.
Interesting.
A trap.
Nice.
What?
Behind him. Nice. Using all the pieces. But. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Good lord, man.
This kid.
Nice. Jeez. Damn.
He's fierce. I won't be able to read Make Out Paradise now.
Sasuke! I saw him! He was on the verge of... Sasuke, no! You've got to survive, please! Where are
She's gotta
you?
fail. She shouldn't be a ninja. I'm sorry, no. Worthless.
Hey,
What?
what
Is
are
it
those
too
things
bold?
down there?
Too bold a comment?
Force! Tiger! Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
What? Genin can't do fire jutsu. Takes too much chakra. There's no way.
What? Interesting. Ooh.
Where did it go? Behind me? Above?
Where?
Whoa, nice.
I'm where you least expect me.
What the hell?
Right under your feet. Earth style. Headhunter jutsu. That was ninjutsu, the third shinobi battle skill. You have talent, and you were right. You are different from the others, but different isn't always better.
Well, now there's only her. But, I mean, she's kind of
They
already...
told us that if we don't get a bell, then we don't get any lunch. But if I eat my lunch now, then there's nothing he can do.
Oh, no.
It's chow time!
Hi there.
Sakura?
Sasuke's just a head without a body
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. So, thank goodness he
Sasuke.
dug himself out.
You okay?
Hey, cut it out! Let go! Let go!
Well, thanks to her.
I've got to get a bell
Useless.
before lunch. That doesn't leave much time. A while ago, I touched one. Next time, I'll get one.
That is really great. I can't believe you did that. You're amazing. I can't believe it! He touched one of the bells. I'll never get my hands on one of those things, which means Sasuke will pass and I won't, and we'll be separated forever.
So now she's going to give it a shot? Or what? Because I still need to see her value
There's
here.
not really enough time
Sorry
left,
for being so blunt.
Maybe we should just give up and then try again next year.
It's not working for me. This character's not working for me. It's just me? No? Don't spoil it. Don't say anything spoilers. What are you doing? What the heck is that? What are you doing? I wonder.
I'm the only one who can destroy that person.
You mean the sensei?
That day, I was crying.
What eye was that? Okay, not the cover
When
one. Okay.
were you crying?
It was I am an Avenger. That means I must be stronger than my prey. I need this training. There's no time for setbacks. I'm going to restore my clan and destroy a certain someone. I wasted
That's
too
your
much
lunchtime.
time.
Sasuke.
This is the halfway point. It has to be. Yep.
Stomach's growling, huh?
So now we're
That's too
working
bad.
into a.
Oh, by
Interesting.
the way, about this exercise? Well, I've decided. I won't send any of you back to the academy.
What? I passed?
Wait.
All I did was
Wait
faint
for it.
all over. Do you get points for that?
Let me pause here, because the halfway point for me, if this is a two-parter, right, is this was the end of an Act 2B, Act 2B, and we're going into an Act 3. So this is like the resolution piece if this were a two-part series. That's why I'm saying it. So basically from this minute, so the next 10 minutes is us finding out the resolution, like bringing this all together. Are we going to get the whole thing that this was just kidding moment?
Then that means all three of us. I mean, all three of us.
Or no?
Yes, all three of you are being dropped from the program.
Okay.
Permanently.
Okay. Yikes. Dun dun dun. Act 3.
Unbelievable.
In theory.
Kakashi has never passed a single student.
That's a good
He
clean
fails
break
all
there
of them.
too.
Iruka, this group is young. Even I cannot say if it is good for them to face the rigors and
This is me
ninja
flipperoo
life.
here.
However, Kakashi was correct about all those he failed.
Drop us from the program. That means we can never become ninja.
Because you don't think like ninja. You think like little
That's
kids.
right.
Like brats.
Nice. And
Sasuke!
You think it's a game, huh? Why do you think
martial
we
lessons.
put you on squads? Did you consider that question for one moment?
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, you never realized what this exercise is all about.
Yeah.
Not even close.
What it's
Yeah.
about?
Yes.
She did
that's
nothing,
what
by the way.
determines whether you
Do I have to
pass
remind
or
her?
fail. Use your head. 3 people on a squad. Why do you think we would do that? It's so basic. Teamwork.
Just working together, is that what you mean?
That's
Oh
what I
god.
mean. It's too late now, but if all 3 of you had come
Idiots.
at me, you might have been able to take them. Well, anyway, it's over.
Wait a minute. You set it up with 3 people, but only 2 bells. If
Well,
we
he
worked
talked about
together
that.
and got the bells, only 2 of us could keep them, and that
Yeah.
would lead to group conflict and the squad would break up.
Exactly. I purposely pitted you against each other.
Yes.
Huh?
I wanted to see if you could overcome that and put the squad.
It's like a
ahead of
lesson without them actually
yourselves.
succeeding.
Genin should have a natural feel for
Damn.
teamwork, but you,
Damn.
it never even crossed your mind. Ninja missions are carried out in squads. Of course, you need individual skills, but teamwork is the most essential element. Every shinobi understands this. When individuals put themselves above the squad, this can lead to failure and death. For example, Sakura, kill Naruto now or Sasuke dies.
What the hell, man?
That's what happens on a mission.
Oh boy, that was really scary.
The enemy takes a hostage and you've got an impossible choice, and someone ends up dead. On every mission, your life is on the line. Do you look at this stone? The names engraved on it?
Jesus.
They are all ninja who are honored as heroes in our village.
I'm not gonna live and die for nothing like a dog. I'm gonna be a hero. A hero. What kind of heroes are they? Come on, tell us. Well.
They're all KIA.
Ooh, that sounds real cool.
Oh, jeez, killing it.
It
Come on.
means killed in action. They all died.
The names of my closest friends are engraved here. I'm going to give you one more chance. But I'm going to make it much harder on you. You'll have
Act 3.
3 hours to get a bell. Eat lunch now to build up strength. But Naruto doesn't get any. It's your punishment for breaking the rules and trying to eat by yourself. And if anyone tries to feed him, that person will immediately fail. I make the rules. You follow them. Got it?
I'm leaving.
Bam.
Iruka, listen to me. Whether they pass or fail, you must not blame Kakashi.
Can't he just do like a jutsu?
This is no
Switcheroo
big deal.
jutsu?
I can go without eating for days, for weeks. Believe it. This is no big deal. No problem.
Here.
Oh.
Ah,
Whoa.
What? No, Sasuke, you can't do that. You heard what the sensei said.
Kakashi's gone. We need to get those bells as a team. If Naruto's hungry, he'll be weak and ineffective. That hurts the
jeez.
team and jeopardizes the mission.
Sakura? Okay, thanks.
Don't thank me, just hurry up and eat.
But isn't that your lunch?
I'm on a diet. I mean, I don't eat as
Jeez,
much
she
as
hasn't eaten
Sasuke,
since
so
dinner.
just take
Well, she hasn't
it,
eaten
Naruto.
dinner.
I can't take it. Because I can't move my hands. You've got to feed me.
Hurry up. He could come back any minute.
This is one time only. That's it. I'll never do this again. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Sakura.
Jeez. Jeez.
You broke the rules. I hope you're ready for the punishment.
What the hell, man? What the
Any
hell?
last words?
But you said...
Yes?
You said that there were 3 of us. That's what you said, and that's why... Sakura and...
We're all on this squad and we're all in it together.
Yeah, that's right. We gave our lunch to him because the 3 of us are one.
Yeah. Believe it. That's right.
Anyone want to cut him down?
3 of you are one? That's your excuse? You pass.
Huh?
You're the first squad that ever succeeded.
Wow.
The others did exactly what I said and fell into every trap.
Wow.
They couldn't think for themselves. A ninja must see through
Wow.
deception. In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum.
He's, you know, he's kind of cool.
The exercise is over. Everyone passes. Squad 7 starts its first mission tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I'm a ninja.
you're stuck to a log,
Let's
man.
go home.
They're gonna leave him there.
I knew they'd do this. It happens
They-
every
yeah.
time. Believe it. You guys forgot to untime it.
Just do the fucking replay. Just do the log. Look for a log. Dude, switcheroo, man. Switcheroo. So yeah, I have to say I didn't get the callback that I anticipated. Like, I don't feel like I got any kind of payoff for the very first scene with the chalk brush falling on the dude's head. I feel like there was no real payoff to that. The thing is, we learned that he had done this to every student group before and failed all of them. Really provoke the worst sides of them as individuals, to basically highlight how individual they were, so you can like do the smackdown at the end of this part 2. We're going on a mission now, but I don't think it's going to be a continued part now. I think now we're entering more of a sequential storytelling across the entire season, and so maybe these story beats, they no longer follow the patterns as the standard patterns. Like seasons that are over 20 episodes, it's usually the middle of a season. This for TV and whatever Netflix series, like when it's over 20 episodes, the middle part is just these like monster of the week episodes. It's like these little moments, you know, these silly episodes, some seasonal episode special, right? But that almost always happens in the middle, because it's kind of like the fluff territory. And then by the end, the last quarter of the episodes of the season, they got to start ramping up the plot again, because they're trying to, you know, bring all the pieces together, even though they're scattered in the middle. So kind of rambling on about what my speculations are for the season, because I'm going to be watching this this entire season at this point. I'm at least committing to that, just to see where this goes and what these characters develop. Like, for example, this is the first time where these three particular characters, they had to bond during this test, and now they have this sensei who's like pretty hard on them. Like he's obviously pretty, like, it's all or nothing kind of teacher, and maybe that's what they all need. They need a wake up call. The character, if I had to like critique it, I mean, we're only 5 episodes in, right? But that character, I am not lining up with what the purpose of that. I know the purpose of the character storytelling perspective. What I'm saying is, there's nothing I don't enjoy anything about the character. What her motivations are, what's kind of, I don't know. There's something about her that she's not landing. She's not landing for me. We'll see how that develops. Maybe that's just the tropey reason for her to exist in the story, is to be the secondary character that kind of makes these storylines move forward with Naruto. Characters like her exist where you put them alongside a protagonist character, and they only exist to basically create these scenarios of drama, of questioning, of whatever, so that the main character can then can move the story along. But the secondary character really is the person who kind of pokes and prods at it, and then the main character kind of takes all the wins from it from a storytelling perspective. She exists completely secondary. She doesn't stand out to me at all. She's really annoying. Just like as a character near the end there, she did something pretty cool, but they still had to like turn her back to, I gotta feed you only this one last time, and she freaked. I'm like, guy, that really enervates me because I'm like, you're a ninja. You're a ninja. You gotta show something that makes you come across as someone capable of being a ninja. That's all I'm saying. Please develop this character. That's all I'm asking. Or don't. I mean, okay, but I mean, I'm saying. I'm putting it out there. I'm getting a little hyperactive. I'm gonna end this episode. Like it, of course. It encourages me to come back sooner, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you in the next episode.